Yo, what is good? ASFX, how we doing? Let me get some charts up here. How we doing, guys? How we doing? Good to be here with you. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Let me get some charts up. Let me just organize this a little bit. Got a lot of crap on the screen. All right. Here we go. There we go. What's good, guys? How we doing? Like I said, good afternoon. Welcome to the Kill Zone. Happy to be here. Is Uscreen working? I heard that Uscreen wasn't working earlier. Let me log in there and see. Let's see. Okay, looks good. What up, Jacob? How we doing? Corey says I got nuked this morning. Oof, damn. Tell us how. Show us the markup. Brittany, what's up? You're down 200 or 2,000? Down 2,000. Whew. All right. I'm up for the New York session. Oh wait, we got James in here too. Hold up. Yo,
what's up, boss?
What up, dude?
How are you, brother?
Good, man. Chilling. Just about to go over some trades. Took a short this morning. It ended up working out. Quite a bit of drawdown for a while, but it eventually played out.
Yeah, well, your short on Friday actually ended up playing out as well, bro. Remember that?
Oh, did it? I think I closed it by the end.
Oh, it ended up coming lower.
Oh my god! Of course, that's when I closed it. I didn't even look at the charts. After
well, maybe it was ES. Maybe it was ES. But
okay.
Yeah, I actually got my algo edge for algo took the longs. I didn't actually like anything into the open, to be honest. I liked the longs, but I wasn't too sure of them. And then I took the shorts back down this afternoon, so I'm up 550. I traded one of my FTMO accounts there and a personal as well. So I think it was like 300 and then 250 on the personal. Yeah.
Nice, dude. Yeah. Similar to me. I took shorts on Apex and on Top One Futures. Here's the execution. I just held this pretty much all day. I was in this in pre-market. Again, like I've been taking a lot of pre-market trades, which sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. But
yeah,
the thought process was at the time we were still below previous day's point of control. I was using that as my like resistance floor, resistance zone, and just expecting this market to pull back. We have like a ton of imbalance down here that I'd like to see the market draw into eventually. We're not getting there yet, but I do think it could happen. This red box is like a daily fair value gap right here. So okay. I think we could draw into that at some point this week for sure. I think it might even happen today. Who knows if we can get a pullback, but who knows?
Yeah, I definitely think from like maybe even like a swing trade short is not bad at all with like stop at the highs, you know?
Yeah, you think like a short-term swing position, like what?
Yeah, like a 2 day, maybe 1 to 2 day thing where maybe Asia session starts to come down, you know, lower as well.
Yeah, I can see that, bro, for sure. I would love to see this thing finally pull back.
Sure.
JW saying, did you keep your short, Zach? Yeah, so I mean, if you're talking about today's short, yeah, this is it. I held it about till like 11:40, and then I got out. Could have held it for this low a day, but again, that's just you're trying to look for every last move. Where I was like, this is good enough. Yeah. What about what did the guys in the morning do? Were they long? Were they short? It was a pretty choppy open. I mean, I'd expect some people to have trouble.
Well, that's why I didn't actually trade, Zach, because it had like a 10-point opening range on ES, you know?
Yeah, it was gross, especially ES.
Share my screen up here, Zach.
Yeah,
I want to start getting some clips from these streams. But so my short was like this, like that. I had it on AQ.
There you go.
I was out on that first bar, flush down. So, oops. So I was like this, and I do want to ask also the chat as well, because you guys have a lot more. What would you say is a good after this trade? Let's speak about this after the trade. But this was my trade, Zach. We don't come up and take the pre-market highs, which you guys know I love looking at levels like pre-market highs and lows. You obviously can see I've drawn it up here. And what I've actually been doing, went back and looked at my stats. I'm actually going to be focusing on ES, NQ, and the DAX for my indexes. So Zach, those have been the NASDAQ and DAX have actually been the ones that made me money. Sometimes I feel YM distracts me in terms of like Not to say I won't find a trade on it, but sometimes I'm too focused on YM where ES and NQ are moving a little bit better. And also just I was watching only the 15-minute time frame today, just slowing it down. You know, I found in this market recently, I've been getting triggered by like a 1-minute time frame or whatever it is. I don't know. That's just for me personally.
Sure.
But I actually took that 15-minute close and I was out of that next sweep down. So I didn't catch all of the move. I got about 100 points on it. But it did
we
flush.
kind of caught the same trade.
Yeah, that was like not it flushed like you could call it like 200 points. So I actually only called half of that flush down, but I'll take that. You know. So that was my trade today, Zach. But other than that, and then I had this other level that I was watching it. This was Friday's pre-market highs, and that's where we actually bounced off of. So a nice trade here today, 550 across both of my accounts, and I'll take that into the America trip, bro. We're leaving on Friday. This gets me to my question. This gets me to my question. What would you say? I'm not coming to the States to spend like a palooka. I'm not coming to spend unnecessary cash, right?
Sure.
What would you say is like a good daily budget? We've already paid for the hotels. We've paid for everything like that. What would you say is a good daily budget in terms of like food and maybe buying like 1 or 2 items? I'll ask the chat as well, because obviously I'm not too sure of the American like food prices and stuff like that. But what would you say is like a reasonable amount without spending like an idiot? I'm not coming to spend money like an idiot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
but I want to have fun, but not waste money.
Totally. I mean, you're going to be going out to eat, right? You're not like, it's not like you're cooking. So you're going to, everything you do, you're going to be eating out. So, I mean, bro, I feel like $100 with a family, at least $100 a day, right? And that's if you're just going to have little stuff. If you want to go out to a dinner, it's going to be $100 for the family, usually.
Sure. I had, I don't know, what do you think of this? I had a budget of like, because I said to the family, I was like, this is not a spending spree trip. This is like, we're going there to have fun, but we're not going to waste money unnecessarily. I was like $200 a day. That's fair.
Yeah, I think, as long as there's some days that you might spend more than that, but $200 a day, I think you're fine. For sure.
Okay. Yeah, cool. I just wanted to get like a general.
Do you agree?
Say again?
I think 200. I'm just asking Chad if they agree. I think 200 a day is good.
Sure. Yeah. Cheers, Dano. Appreciate it. James, did you size down trading the 50 minutes? Michael, I traded this. Yeah, I haven't been seeing the market as well as like the first 3 months of the year, or 3 months and like maybe 2 weeks. So just because we've been in like a weird markets phase, for me at least, I've just been like, listen, let me just slow things down. Also, remember, I'm preparing to go to the States. Like mentally, I'm kind of almost already on holiday. So I just wanted to size down and just get back into, the swing of things, just slowing it down, looking at ES and NQ and DAX on the 50-minute time frame. And then just slowing things down, I think, is kind of like the main thing, because I am leaving for America on Friday and probably not going to do too much trading there, Zach. I'm probably not going to be doing a whole ton of trading there. If we're being quite honest, I might trade like maybe, but I don't want to be like, oh shit, I'm on drawdown on my FTMO accounts while I'm on holiday. You know, that's not fun. Yeah. I remember when you went to Hawaii and you're like, oh geez, I just blew my accounts, and then doesn't make for a fun trip. And I've been waiting like literally the last 15 years to go on this American trip, because I've been watching American sport like that since I was 14, 13 years old. So I just want to get into it and actually enjoy the trip, not be like, oh man, I just took $1,000 loss on my FTMO accounts or my personal accounts.
Dude, no, I totally understand. Speaking of which, bro, speaking of American sports, I mean, it's Philly versus New York in the playoffs.
Yeah, exactly. So they should be, obviously one of them are going to go through. So we should be able to watch the game, Zach.
Oh, we definitely got to watch it at least.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay, sick. No, I'm saying like in person though.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm down, bro. If you guys want to go, I'm so in.
Yeah. If I'm in New York and there's a game at the MSG, I'm keen to go. Even if it's like, see, that's where it's like $500 a ticket. I'll spend that, but I'm not going to spend you know what I'm saying?
Dude, if you're here and you get, especially because you love sports, you get to go to MSG, you got to do that.
Yeah, dude, that's like the pinnacle of NBA venues. But so like I'll do that. Like I'll spend $500 on a nice like an event thing like that. But I'm not going to go to a fancy restaurant and spend $500. That's like a waste of bucks, like in my opinion. But it's funny how we all like, oh, we're just going to risk $1,000 on our trading account today. Yo, $200 a day. That's expensive.
Dude, it's such a different life. Well, you know what? Because sim money, it's play money, bro. We're just having fun, and it makes us money in the end.
Yeah. So, but
No.
yeah, I think that's actually a good budget that you said. And then if we can go watch a game, Zach, I'm in for that, bro. Yeah.
Oh, dude, yeah, I'm so in, especially because it's me and Austin's teams going head to head.
Exactly.
Philly versus New York. That'll be
Jalen
amazing.
Brunson and
Who is it? Joel Embiid. Yeah. Oh, dude, I'm hyped.
But yeah, I'm just on the market front of things. I don't think we might not do too much right now where we're sitting at now. ES is trading above 220, which was what I was watching. And then I would say we are trading at that 5-day SMA, which we ended up coming back down to. So let's just be wary of that at the minute. I know. I definitely think, though, from a longer term perspective, like I wouldn't hate a swing play like this, Zach. Something like this where we move up and then maybe back down towards those lows that this is ES, but 71.30, which on NQ would be, maybe 27K.
Dude, I actually really like that idea. So here, I'm going to go to my screen too and show you, because I'm thinking something similar from a higher time frame. I would love to see something like this. So we got this daily fair value gap right here. I do think we draw into this week for sure. I'd be very surprised if we don't. But the key is going to be how we react in here. So, similar to what you're thinking, I think if we come in here and we just bounce, then fine. All right, it's still bullish. But if we can get a daily candle closure, I'm going to be watching all the daily closes. If we can get a closure below here, I would see that as an invalidation of really the only clear support level, at least on the daily. And I would just look for a full rotation. I mean, I think at that point, you have all of this that you can take out where it's like minimal support, right? And the next imbalance is all the way down here. So I feel like this could be a nice move to revert back to equilibrium. And it's still then when you zoom out, very bullish. Yeah. Just a healthy pullback. So
exactly.
I would love to see something like that. I'm going to be waiting for those daily candle closures and watching how that happens.
Yeah.
So yeah, dude, I agree though, man.
I'm so keen, bro. Literally at the end of the week, I'll be on a flight to the States.
So you go to Florida first, right?
Yeah.
Where are you going first? Okay.
I'm going to Miami first, and then I'm checking Andre and the team there, and then I'm going to Tampa for the event, and then up to Austin's place, and then to your side of the woods. That's the trip.
Nice. Beautiful. Are you linking up with any of the Miami traders, bro?
I am linking up this time, yes. With Hunter, you know the Maven guy, Hunter?
He's in Miami?
No. He's in Canada, but he's coming through to Miami to come check me. He's coming specifically to check me, and then we're going to meet up with a few of the Miami traders. But I don't really know who we're meeting up with. He just said he's organizing. I was like, okay, sick, bro.
Cool, bro. Yeah. What'd you say?
We're getting a little bit of a pop back up.
We are, getting a little pump. What else is new? Market pulls back like 5 points, and then it goes back up. I see this. I'll show you guys what I'm looking for. I mean, I would love to see this continue lower. Right now, I like this. So we have this 5-minute imbalance right here, this fair value gap. I think we're going to go a little bit higher into this gap, and this can be the line in the sand for me. So if we get it, we tap into here, and then maybe on the lower time frames, we get some type of lower market structure shift. I think you could look for a continuation if the market's going to have the juice to go lower. Or we just consolidate and shop for the rest of the day. Or we go up and we just blast through all of these, right? Maybe that happens. Who knows? We'll have to see. But this is a key level for sure. So I'll be watching this. Chat, let's get a P&L check. How are you guys doing? Jacob says he's trying to share his markup, but he's too dumb to figure it out. So go, you got your markup done, I'm assuming. Go here. Do I still have my screen up? Yeah. Click on the little camera icon and then click copy link. And then just paste that link into the chat. We'll be able to see it.
By the way, we know the sex. I haven't told you yet, Zach, but I guess I can share on stream. We know the sex of our next baby. Does anyone want to take a guess in the chat?
It's a girl. It's a girl. It's a girl.
Does anyone? I'll give it 2 minutes. Anyone want to take a guess? We found out that this morning. We actually haven't made it public yet, but I'll tell you guys on the stream. Yeah, I don't hate the shorts maybe for swing play, as I said from Zach, but yeah.
Sure. Now, would you swing on just the personal cash account?
Yes, I day trade props and I swing trade on personal cash accounts just because it gives me more, what can I say? Like more options, if that makes sense. Like I can swing trade stocks on it, but I can also, like, for example, what I'll do is actually, let's just say I wanted to take a $2,000 swing position. I'll go in and I'll put in $2,000 into account, and I'll risk like the $2,000 on that with like a 300 point stop on the NASDAQ and risking the $2,000, if that makes sense.
Yep, definitely. Yeah, Kurt says it's a girl. I can hear it in your voice. All right, we just tapped into that gap, guys. So we'll see how we react in here. We can pull up a little higher into this gap first, but let's see. I think we likely reject this gap, personally, I would think. But I'm just chilling now because I took a little risk on my Apex accounts. I'm still waiting for that payout to hit. But I saw a short. I took the short on Apex as well. Luckily, it was a winner. So now I'm definitely going to lock those up because you know how that goes. You don't want to like risk your account balance on a payout. Let's see if I got an email yet from them. It should be either today or tomorrow, I would assume. Still pending for now. Oh yeah, did you see my my X post, James, talking about the Tradeify Live accounts?
I didn't.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
I posted it in the Black Shirt Club chat. I'll show you guys though.
Sorry, I haven't really been on X. I posted. You check that. I got that crypto card, bro. Pretty cool.
I saw that. That was cool. Yeah. Yeah, guys. Tradeify Live accounts are blown. They're gone. Kaput. They're finished. So I'll always tell the truth. I'll always let you guys know what happened. So Tradeify accounts are blown. I had them for about 3 weeks, if that. And it was just like, I get those accounts, man. And the market conditions were just this insane bullish trend. I just wasn't ready for it. Put myself into drawdown very quickly and just couldn't dig my way out, bro. You know, it is what it is. So I think I got to wait now like 4 weeks before I could try to trade with them again. And hopefully I could get live again. They'll probably bring me live a lot more quickly this time. And we'll try and run it back. I know that they bring people live at least twice. So I'll have one more shot to go live with them. And I'll make sure, I think next time around, fuck it, dude. I'm just going to trade very small and just focus on the trades.
100%. Okay, I'll tell you guys what it is.
All right.
It's a boy.
Oh my God, dude. Damn. I really thought it was going to be a girl.
Another boy. We have two boys.
You got your wish, bro. Congratulations.
Yeah. 2 boys.
That's amazing, bro. I'm happy for you. Okay, so now, because I know you say you want 5. So now, next one, you're cool with it being a girl?
Now I'm cool with it being a girl, right?
Yeah, fair enough. You got everything you want now. That's awesome, man. W's in the chat.
Yeah, Zach, it's obviously it's a bit of a shit one to lose those live accounts, bro. But you know, that's gonna happen. Like, you're gonna trade well on some account. Like, dude, I remember I was trading with like 4 firms. I could never get a payout on one firm, but I was crushing on the other 3, and I'm like, because I was rotating them at different times, that can happen.
Bro, that's so real. I have that. I was talking about that with Alex too, teammate Alex. Like, we both we all have like that one firm that we just can't seem to make it work with. For me, it's top 1 futures, man. I've only taken like 1 set of payouts with top 1 futures in my life. I'm probably net negative on them. I'd have to do the math, but I'm probably negative with TOF. So like, I don't know what it is about TOF, bro. The rules are fine, the accounts are good, but it's just one of those things.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna happen. That's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone in the chat saying congrats.
Cheers. Yeah, I appreciate it.
All right, market's still ripping. No rejection yet. Yeah, man, every time we get to PM session, I'm just happy to if I'm green in New York, it's like nothing looks good. You know, I'm just ready to chill.
Sure.
Do you hear this song, bro? This is another AI song. Someone made it in the PFM chat.
Let's have a look.
It's like an instrumental. It's pretty good.
Oh, the one that's playing right now. Yeah.
The one that's playing right now. Yeah.
Yeah. We're back at New York session view app now. So. Oh.
Yeah, we're chill. I'm chilling.
Yeah,
I'm chilling.
Yeah, I don't really want to do too much here. I'd rather reevaluate, you know?
I agree. Zach, try the song Liquidity is AI, no copy in the disco. Oh, another one. Dude, people just keep making songs now for me. It's crazy. There's another one in the Discord?
James, you should have 4 boys and 1 girl. Yeah. I'm not going to say no to that.
Hold on. Can you guys hear this, though, if I play this here? Let me know. Can you hear that, James?
Let's have a look. No, I can't hear that, bro.
Okay. So I'll have to download it into StreamYard if I want it on.
Yeah. Also, a little bit of a mixed bag on stocks today, bro. Also, personally, for me, if you can just flip back to my screen here, Zach, I would personally have a look at shorting, swing trading ES rather, because ES is trading underneath previous day's lows. It's a little bit more weak. Maybe, as I said, a move back down lower could be on the cards. I would rather short ES back down like that, with maybe a stop at the high, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. But yeah, I day trade on the prop firm side of things, and then I swing trade on the on a personal account. It's just a lot easier.
So what do you need to see to take that swing trade idea?
Bro, I actually wouldn't I wouldn't be upset if I took it like this. Something like this, bro. You know, like and I'd probably go with a wider stop on purpose just for overnight spread, like a
Totally.
60-point stop, something like that. And then looking to target maybe down these lows back down here. So that would give you like a 1.5 to 1 risk reward ratio, you know, targeting 90 points, something like that, bro.
What do you size in for that? It's like, what kind of risk do you put on when you do
As
this?
I said, like I put like $2,000 into a personal account, and then I take it on that. $2 to $5,000 per idea. I'm not going to do anything more than that, you know.
Gotcha.
If I'd rather just if I'm taking like a swing play on stocks, like I'll buy $10,000 worth of Tesla stock and dollar cost average into it, you know, over like a month. I'll still do it every single Friday, actually. Yeah, thanks guys. I appreciate it. Steph, Brittany, Charles. Yeah, I appreciate it. But yeah, something like that. It's not. I would not be. I'll think about it at the end of today's stream if I want to take it.
Okay, so you'll wait for the close.
Yeah, I'll wait. Well, maybe not the close. Maybe like an hour before market close. I'll see what price is doing. You know.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's typically when I do take my swing positions, like an hour before market close, and then I'll get into it on that personal account. As I said, I got different personal accounts for different things. Like I have a swing account that I'll put like a couple $1,000 into and take swing plays on that, and then I have another account that I trade every single month and try and like double it in the month, you know. And then I've got another like long-term account where I'm just looking to make consistent cash flow in terms of like 3 to 4% a month from. Similar to how we run the prop firms, you know.
Yep, facts, dude. Facts. All right. Todd keeps asking me to play this other song, Sunshine. I just threw it in. Well, let's see it. Let's see it.
Late night thoughts, thinking about you. Let's go. You are my sunshine, my only light. You lift
Hey.
me up when the day ain't right.
Who are you thinking about when you made this song, bro?
Is this Justin Bieber?
No, he says he made it. An AI. He
Oh,
made it
wow.
with AI.
I was like, Justin Bieber, dude.
What is it? Is the song about the NASDAQ or something? Wife. Fair. Fair, dude. Dude, how do you make the AI music? Do you just prompt it? Do you write the lyrics? Like, how do you do this? I don't get it. Do you literally just say like make a love song, and it does it? Like, how do you do it? Yeah, bro, you should sell it to you should sell it to Bieber. He might play that. That is some Bieber vibes.
Bieber vibes, she.
It's prompted. Yeah, but like, so you got to get really deep with the prompts. Oh, Todd, there you are. You're in ASFX as well. Let's go. What are we thinking the markets are doing? Looks like they're doing a whole lot of nothing right now. I know. That's classic PM. Classic PM, whole lot of nothing.
Yeah.
Was Austin and the boys green today? Red? How'd they do?
I think they were green. I think they were green.
Nice. I'll make you guys some more chill house liquidity flow. Yeah, those songs are fire, man. Those are good because those are not like, I love all the songs about me, but you know, when you want to play other stuff, people are like, all right, I don't need to keep hearing about this guy, you know? Some good background music. That one you made was really good. I think Alex is still playing it on stream. Zach, do you listen to grunge, like Plush from Stone Temple Pilots? I actually have listened to them a little bit. Excuse me. Oh, Austin lost $2,000.
Oh, shit.
Damn, what, going long? Was that $2,000 on the Top One Futures account or on like other prop?
Maybe like a lucid eval. Or...
Yeah, that's no big deal then. Even on his Top One Futures accounts, I mean, he has like what, $15,000 in there of drawdown, doesn't he? So $2,000 shouldn't be that bad for him. On Lucid, okay. Is Austin funded with Lucid now? Or is he still getting evals done? Oh, you guys were red? You guys took shorts. I see, that surprises me. I would have thought you guys would be in the longs. See, I was in the short, but I just held that shit forever. It's a wide ass stop. I think I have wider stops than Austin these days. Just saying something. I take requests. Let me know what works for you guys. James, you want any AI music for yourself, bro?
Make someone the bald trader.
The bald trader. Yeah, not a bald trader.
The bald South African trader. Prompt that.
There you go. The bald South African trader. I like that. All right, guys. So we are getting a rejection from this gap, right?
Yeah.
If you were really,
Yes, as well.
yeah, like if you were really into the shorts, I mean, you could just be getting short inside that gap. You want to be a little patient. You could wait for an inversion. I think the safest to IFBG would be here on the 5-minute. You get a 5-minute close beneath here. Look for that low a day, or you don't even have to go for low a day. Maybe go for like 688, something like that for a scalp. There's still targets below. I do think that we could still run for previous days low, but it's getting later and later in the day. So we better see that type of move soon. I'll tell you right now, this is not going to hold long term though. These lows are going to get taken at some point. Austin went short, but the trade was a long and we all got rinsed. Oh, he went short, but he accidentally took a long? Or you mean he went short, but he should have went long? Shorts on the double break and it shot long, took out the overnight VWAP. I don't get what that does. That mean he meant to go short, but he went long? Or you're saying it ended up being a long trade? Zach, listen to Traders 2 Trappers, Corey Casper. Not my style of music, but cool lyrics. Okay, I'll check it out, bro. Okay, getting to the bottom of this gap. Let's see if you get a closure here.
Yeah, ES now back underneath 230. YM's definitely the one that's selling off the most though. YM back down at YM's down almost 1% actually on the day.
Whew. Yeah, I see that. Now this is actually looking pretty good for shorts, I think, guys.
Yeah, I agree.
I think I
might actually just take my swing position now.
Do it. Just get a trade in.
Okay, I've got my swing position in. I'm in at 229.
J-Lo says, today I bought and passed Apex eval. Now I only need to start consistent for 5 days. Let's go. Congratulations. By the way, guys, anyone want to lock in that 90% off Apex deal? You got 2 days left. 90% off with code ZARB. Only 2 days left for 90%. Of course, yeah, they'll probably do another 90% deal in a few weeks, but sometimes they go a month without doing 90%. That's really the only time it's worth buying Apex, in my opinion. I only buy them when they do 90% off.
Yeah, we'll keep you updated on the swing position tomorrow or Wednesday even.
Okay, you're in?
Yeah, I'm in 229.
Nice.
I got about a 60-point stop on it though.
239, nice entry. Oh, are you in that on CFD or something? Is the pricing a little different?
CFD.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm on ES, not NQ, sorry.
Yeah, no, I know ES. Okay, nice. It's a good retracement for a new entry long, you think? I don't know, man. I'm still favoring the shorts. I think it's time for this market to go down. Like, to me, this looks like a really nice here. To me, this looks like a really nice structure for another leg down. I mean, maybe it goes up a little bit more, but I really like this Like, okay, came up, swept this high, displaced lower, made a new low, broke structure, came up, swept this internal high, tapped into this imbalance, now goes lower again. So it just keeps stopping out the people that are like short here with their stop above this swing high. They get stopped out, goes lower, you know. But we'll see. Who knows? If we could stay below previous day's value area low, I do think this is a short. If I hadn't taken any trades yet today, maybe I would be trying to get involved in this, but I'm already good. I'm up on the day. I'm chilling. And this was a brutal trade to hold. It's like this trade, the thing about NQ too, it doesn't look that bad in hindsight when you're just looking at the candles, but this market moves so much now that from here to here, I mean, I was in almost 100 points of drawdown. I needed to use like a 120 point stop loss just to have a decent short. It's crazy. JB, can we see your trade on screen? Asks Brittany.
Yeah, put it on screen. That's my trade. There you go. So I got my stop at the highs here, giving it the hard day stop. So we'll see if we want to come lower. Yeah. So the reason why it's I've gone with a wider stop is I just don't want something like this where we move up and then my stop's a little bit too tight. So I'm on these swing plays when I'm targeting larger moves, I just like to go with a wider stop. It's just a lot easier, personally.
Well, nah, yeah, gotta go wide stop, especially with a swing trade, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, man, I do think this might go lower. What else is going on, man? What else? I'm going to do a podcast, bro, when I go to London. Are you going to that, James? The Prop Firm Expo?
No. I'm not. Yeah.
Probably too much traveling for you and the family, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I'm going to that. I'm going to be doing that podcast, the Prop Firm Trader podcast. I'm pretty excited.
Okay.
Bro. You know the one I'm talking about? It's kind of new.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that podcast with Sanji, I think that's how you say his name.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. They're like the guy that does a lot of like the psychology.
Yeah. I think he's like a psychology coach.
Yeah, I know the guy.
This guy.
Yeah.
Some heavy hitters on there, man. I was really flattered that I got asked to come on, so that's gonna be cool. Dude, I gotta learn more about this guy, Ocala. Have you looked into this dude at all, James? Ocala?
No, dude.
The 80-20 trader, bro. This guy is legitimately taking $5 million in payouts, like verified, and he trades from his phone, bro.
Oh my goodness.
He trades from his phone. Every trade is a 10-point stop loss on NQ, 15-point take profit. Every trade. He copy trades from his phone. He has the copy trader set up, and he uses the 80s and the 20s on NASDAQ specifically. He says there is some, like, apparently there's like the 80s and the 20s are these levels that create inflection points in the market based off high frequency trading algorithms. I don't know. I haven't done enough research on them, but he's just always looking at 80s and 20s. So like, look right here. Look where the market bounced right here. bounced at 620 right here. 620. Let's see if there's another rejection somewhere. 68. See, I don't know. This is where it's like I hear all this and it becomes so interesting, but then I just see shit that's all over the place. Like I see, oh yeah, here's another 80s level. Pretty much any level that starts with 80 or 20. So it could be like 680, 880, 780, 720, 620, 420. February, he took over 700,000 in props. Yeah, this is all verified. So like it's real. He's taking the money. Kind of insane. Pretty insane, bro. I got to read up on these 80-20s. You know, I mean, like on one end, I don't want to change anything because what I have works, but then it's also like, okay, but it's also good to learn. I'm trying to learn new things.
Sure.
Zach, what are your thoughts on Fabio from the Trading Academy? I like it. I think if you want to do swing trading, he's a good person to follow. Yeah, he was a guest I had on today. He seems very knowledgeable and very level-headed. He seems legit, for sure. Like, I can never say I know the Prop Firm Match does their due diligence when they ask for people to come on. I didn't ask for that guy on. They did. So I trust them. I mean, he spoke very, very knowledgeably, but that was the first time I ever, spoke with him or heard about him personally. But he seems to know what he was talking about for sure. Oh, he explains the strategy on Chart Fanatics? Okay, maybe I'll watch that one with Okala. Yeah, and getting no clips from this stream, James.
What was that?
We ain't getting no clips from this stream, bro.
Yeah, because there's no real trading, right?
Yeah, market's not doing shit.
James, you South African? Yes, sir, I am. Yes. You can follow my socials here, Zach. Give them my socials there to follow.
Got you.
Private chat, I'll send it there. Yeah, it's this is very slow, bro. Very, very slow.
Very, very slow. Like, there's an entry in here, but like, what's the point? Market's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
My whole thing, if I was like only trying to swing trade, like I understand the perspective on what swing traders, like their whole mentality is, hey, I don't want to have to be glued to the charts 4 hours a day, blah, blah, blah. I understand all of that, but I'm also like, how much money could you really, like with swing trading?
I
guess you can make really good money, but you're going to have to put crazy risk on when you see those big opportunities. And there's going to be those few trades a year that you make like huge chunks of your income from, as opposed to day trading. You're kind of like chiseling sculpture with a hammer all year. You know what I mean? Just day after day, grinding it out. But it's like, I'm more comfortable doing that than like, because as a swing trader, I mean, realistically, I think you're going to make huge amounts of money a few times a year. And then you got to live off that, or you got to, I always say you should have other income, just like you say, James, but it's nice with day trading. You could pretty much get payouts almost every month if you're doing it right,
Yeah, I think there's a good thing. Like, it is good to have swing trades, but I like day trading. That's where I think you can make more active money, and then swing trading you can use for like longer term setups. Maybe where you're holding for a week or something like that.
Yeah, but the day trading creates the cash flow, like the regular cash flow. That's how I see it. Yeah.
Yeah, agreed.
Then you see like an outsized, opportunity that has edge, you take it because it's an opportunity. But it's like those don't come as often. Day trading, you can find opportunities every single day.
Exactly.
The thing is, day trading is a lot harder. I feel like swing trading, if you have a decent grasp on technicals and you're actually patient enough, swing trading is probably a little easier to be net profitable, but I just don't think the the reward is as sweet as becoming like a truly profitable day trader day in and day out.
Exactly.
Yeah. Why would the market be this dead? Dude, because you know what? Because it's up at all-time highs, and everybody wants this market to just go down finally. But, you know, because it's up at all-time highs, it's having a hard time doing it. So it's just dead. I think we're definitely pulling into this daily fair value gap this week, 100%. Like that's all I'm looking for. Unless the market rallies up another 500 points, this is my target. This daily gap this week, minimum. This. Dude, apparently there's some talk that Apex is working on a straight to funded account.
Huh. That's interesting.
And apparently you'll be able to trade 20 of them. I wonder what the prices will be on that. Like, are they going to do, is it still going to be the Apex model where it's just dirt cheap, instant funded? How are they going to make that work? Has anybody else heard about that? I've seen some people leak emails. Nope. Where did you hear that? I've seen it on X and also on the PFM stream. I've seen people talk about it and show screenshots of like emails from Apex to certain traders, like preparing them for it. Short MNQ on the 5-minute inversion. Yeah, I think that's a good read, man. Todd, I like that read. Yeah. So I got that marked out. I mean, look, no inversion though, so no trade. Look at that, held. I really thought you were going to get that inverse, but nothing yet. So we'll see. Maybe this market pops up one more time. You still have some of this imbalance. Maybe it could fill up a little bit more, then drops it for the inversion. By the end of the day, maybe you're down here, you know, maybe. Something like that. Get that like double sweep, displacement lower, retest, low.
Yeah, potentially. I just, yeah. Slow market right now, I think that's for sure.
Yep, slow market. I'm telling you, bro, Asia session's better than this right now. Look at Asia session. Nice clean uptrend. Boom.
Yeah, someone said I'm also from South Africa, Johannesburg South. Nice. Also, we did have quite a big drop down in the last hour as well, Zach. I think that could also be.
Yeah, you know, you would hope for some continuation though, but it's just when the market's this bullish on the higher time frame, it's hard to find that continuation. It's going to take a lot.
Yeah.
Let's see. How's the yes looking? Yeah, you might be getting ready to, well, nope, you don't even have an SMT. Oh, you did for a second. I do still think if you're bearish and you want to just get into a decent price, I think this is a decent general area to be short inside of, anywhere inside this gap. It's a decent area. You're in the premium of this price leg. You're above the 50%. So James, are you gonna try to make any like vlogs while you're in the States? Like some
Yeah,
of those vlogs that you do?
Yeah, I'm gonna get my content guy to make some vlogs, or make a vlog for me. So 100%, yeah, it's gonna be quite cool, bro.
Are you gonna hire a filmer? Or how do you go about it?
No, I'm just gonna film my own stuff and then I'll send it to him.
Cool. With oh, is that why you got that like GoPro type camera?
Correct.
Awesome. Very cool, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I wanna do one of those. I wanna make like a vlog type of thing, similar to you did. Once I move into my new place, do like New York City day trader life. You know what I mean? All right, guys, we got a couple minutes left. Anyone have any questions before we go? Kind of a slow PM stream, but not much happens. You know, it is what it is. It's better to just be flat than sit in a trade that's going nowhere. So we saw an opportunity. I still think it could play out by the end of the day, but who cares? Like, honestly, who cares? It's better to just chill.
Yep.
If anyone has a question, if not, we'll get ready to bounce. TP after that inversion closure low a day. You're asking where would that TP be? Yeah, I mean, that would be the funnest TP. That would be the most fun scenario, like if it actually could make it to a new low a day. But market's pretty slow, right? So if you want to be a little bit more conservative and use it as more of a scalp trade, you could pull a fib from the low to the swing high, maybe target 50%, right? So maybe even if you don't wait for the inversion, maybe you get involved if you really want to be in a trade. Maybe you get involved somewhere inside this gap, right? Well, then you could target this 50% retracement with decent range to capture like 80 points from where current price is. Problem is you don't have a confirmation signal here. You're just getting involved at an area of interest. So if you want to wait for that 5-minute IFVG, that's cool too. But then if you're going to target this 50%, because that would be the lowest hanging fruit target, you can maybe capture 40 points by the time you enter. So depends, these are the decisions you make as a trader. Like, how confident are you in the short? Well, if you're very confident in the short, you could theoretically get in anywhere inside your POI and then target that 50%. I would, at this point, it looks like NQ is going to come up and sweep this high at least though. So now I would be waiting for this at least. Or I would watch ES. Did ES take the high yet? Nope. Maybe one of these puts in a bearish SMT divergence. But yeah, I would just be hands off until you either sweep this high or inverse this gap. That's what I would leave you guys with. No questions, just chilling strictly for the vibes. Let's go. Why is there no trading data on Apex? That might be an issue with you. I have data. I don't got any issues there. All right, guys. I guess that's it. James, you got anything else before we dip?
All good, bro. I mean, yeah, just chilling. Let's see what happens.
All right. Well, keep us updated on that swing trade.
Yeah, we'll do it. I'll let you guys know on Wednesday.
All right. Sounds good, brother. All right, chat. We'll talk to you guys on Wednesday. All right. Remember, join ASFX TV. Link is in the description of this video if you want to check it out totally for free. Join the rest of the boys in the morning session tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. sharp. All right. All right. Take care, guys. Peace.
Thanks, guys.